Patrick. I'm a professor of medical science, and I'm also the current dean of Faculty of Health Sciences. Faculty of Health Sciences is one of the youngest faculties at the University of Botswana, and it is made up of 4 schools currently. It is a School of Allied Health Professions, it is a School of Public Health, the School of Nursing, and recently we added the School of Pharmacy. So we are excited about the work that we are doing in terms of trying to take STEM to you all. We are doing a number of projects in order to encourage or to grow STEM. One of them is introducing new programs. Currently, is undergraduate programs. We have 5 undergraduate programs that are ongoing now. We have Bachelor of Pharmacy, which is our latest addition. We have Bachelor of Nursing Science. We also do have a BSc Environmental Health, and we also have Bachelor of Science Medical Lab Sciences, as well as Bachelor of Science Histotechnology and Cytotechnology Sciences. These 2 programs are to support lab diagnosis, and of course I'm sure most of you are familiar about what pharmacy is all about. The environmental program produces the environmental specialists who are very important, because we know that environment is a key determinant of our health. Then of course nursing, I'm sure most of you are familiar with nursing, and it's one of our oldest programs. We are very proud of it. And we also have in the School of Nursing quite a number of graduate programs as well. This includes Master of Nursing Science in various subspecialties. We also have research degrees, MPhil and PhD in medical science, but we also do have also research degrees in nursing science as well. As a faculty, we intend to continue to offer training in health sciences, to increase our degree offerings, to increase our specializations, and we think this is very important in terms of the subject of STEM. We would like to welcome you and also to inspire you to join STEM. We have an active program to encourage female also to join STEM, and shortly I'll be joined by a colleague who also is going to be talking about the kind of research that she's doing. So people in my faculty are researching in various fields. They're researching in the area of genes as well, and their relationship with cancer. And most of these researches are also in collaboration with other researchers within the country and also outside the country.
My name is Dr. Masidiso Zakaria. I am a lecturer at the University of Botswana School of Allied Health Professions. I am a medical laboratory scientist specializing in clinical chemistry with a PhD in biochemical sciences. So as a lecturer, we do get involved in the STEM program in the sense that we do give access to young women and young men to learn and be graduates of medical laboratory science, which is a program where it deals mainly with diagnostics, where they help in diagnosing patients with different diseases and monitoring their treatment, and also monitoring how that disease is going. As a researcher, my aim is to bridge the gap between clinical and laboratory medicine. And in doing so, I'm trying to understand or investigate the mechanisms behind metabolic complications among people with HIV. I'm currently funded by the University of Botswana under the Office of Research Development to understand the cellular mechanism of breast cancer progressing during HIV infections. We also do undergraduate student projects where we supervise our undergraduate students for the final year research projects. So I have a student who is trying to understand how some of the traditional medicines which have been claimed to have anti-cancer activity, how they work. So this student is going to work in the cell culture unit where he's going to treat different cell cancer cell lines with different concentrations of this traditional medicine, and look at that there will be cancer progression or if the cells will die. And if this traditional medicines is going to show that there is anti-cancer activity, in future, this traditional medicine could be commercialized and be sold, just like how Sekaparela is being treated right now. Also, we are trying to look at to develop biomarkers that can aid in early diagnosis of cancer, specifically breast cancer, among people living with HIV. So we know from the literature that people living with HIV, if they have cancer, they are most of them are diagnosed at later stages where the cancer have already progressed, and they also have poor prognosis, and therefore they have a poor survival rate. So we need an intervention here, and having an intervention, we first need to understand the relationship or the impact of HIV on cancer development and cancer progression. So my colleagues and I working on investigating the mechanisms that happens during cancer progression and HIV infection. So hopefully in future we can have PhD students who are going to end up, if we find unique biomarkers, these biomarkers could be developed into diagnostic tools that can be sold so that we can screen for breast cancer and help in early detection of breast cancer among people living with HIV or in just the general population. Also, one of the themes of the current STEM 2021 program is to incorporate indigenous knowledge into our STEM programs. So, we understand that traditional medicine is part of our culture. So in this, if we indeed find that certain medicines have anti-cancer activity, this will be very helpful in solving societal problems, because cancer is becoming a problem in our population. Thank you.
As a learning institution, we take pride in being part of our students becoming what they set out to be: scientists, business people, entrepreneurs, decision makers, nation builders. This is not just a university. Its history is steeped in a people that invested in education, boasting a vast portfolio matched by no other institution in the country, and promoting diversity, inclusivity, and equal opportunity for all. We truly prepare our students to take on the world. So what are you waiting for?